Paper number 73. Now in this paper number 73, question numbers 31, 31 to 35. Now question numbers 31 to 34. Now what is given in this one? Now these 4 questions are based on a circular arrangement. 8 people, A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are sitting around a circular table with equal distance between each other but not necessarily in the same order. Now 8 persons are seated here and all these persons are facing the center clearly given, isn't it? Then condition number 1, C sits third to the right of G. As C is seated third to the right of G, now I am fixing G at this place. C is third to the right of C, C must be here. C sits third to the right of G. Only one person between G and F. As only one person between G and F, F will be here, that is the first case. Then what is the second case here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G is here and C sits third to the right of G and one person between G and F, F can be here. How many possibilities do we have? We have some 2 possibilities to this F. And A sits to the immediate left of F. A is to the immediate left of F. Here A is to the immediate left of F, A must be here. And B is neither an immediate neighbor of G nor C. B is not an immediate neighbor of G and C. Now in this case B cannot be here, B cannot be here. Then what are the possibilities here? B can be either here or here. There are 2 possibilities in case 1. And B is neither an immediate neighbor of G nor C. Now B cannot be in this place, B cannot be in this place, B cannot be here and B cannot be here. Hence B cannot be in any one of these places, hence the second case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only one case. And H sits second to the left of B. As H is seated second to the left of B, if B is here, then H and C must be in the same place, which is not possible, isn't it? Which implies that B cannot be here. As B cannot be here as well, the only possibility left to this B is opposite to this F. B is here. And H sits second to the left of B, H will be here. H is seated second to the left of B. D is one of the immediate neighbors of H. As D is one of the immediate neighbors of H, D will be here. Then who is the person left over here? A, B, C, D. And E is the person left over. Done with this? Now this is about question numbers 31 to 34. Then question number 31, which of the following statements is not true with respect to the given arrangement? B is an immediate neighbor of both E and D. Definitely true. B is in between both these 2 persons, E and D. Then question number 32, who among the following sit exactly between F and D when counted from the left of D? Between F and D when counted from the left of D, who are the persons here? 2 persons, C and H. Both C and H, that is choice 1. Then question number 33. Now in this 33, if all the people are made to sit in alphabetical order in anti-clockwise direction starting from A in the anti-clockwise direction, then the positions of how many people remain unchanged? Now starting from A means this is A and B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Tell me how many positions remain in the same place? Only one. And who is that person? That is C. Then question number 34, who among the following sits to the immediate right of E? Immediate right hand side of E, that is G, choice 5. Clear now? Now this is about question numbers 31 to 34. Then 35 onwards, 35 to 39. Now these questions are based on set of numbers. How many numbers are there? There are 5 numbers given: 423, 146, and 625, and 789, and 378 are the 5 numbers given. If 2 is subtracted from the third digit of every odd number, how many odd numbers do we have? 3 odd numbers. And how many subtracted here? 2 is subtracted from the third digit, and this will be 421, and this will be 623, and this will be 787. 2 is subtracted and 1 is added to the third digit. As 1 is added to the third digit, this is 147 and this will be 379. Then how many numbers thus found will be divisible by 3? Yes, how many numbers will be divided by 3 here? In order to be divided by 3, then what is the divisibility rule to these 3? Sum of the digits must be divided by 3. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is how much? 7, and 7 is not divided by 3. 1 plus 4, 5 plus 7, 12. Hence this number is divided by 3. And 6 plus 2, 8 plus 3, 11, 7 plus 10, 14 plus 8. 14 plus 8 is how much? 23, isn't it? 14 plus 8 is how much? No, 22, and it is also not divided by 3. And 16 plus 3, 19 is not divided by 3. Hence, how many numbers do we have? Only one number which is divided by 3. Then question number 36. In each number, all the digits are arranged in descending order within the number. Within the numbers are arranged in the descending order. This 423 will be 432, and this will be 641, and this is 652, and 987, and this will be 873. Then, how many even numbers will be formed? Yes, how many even numbers will be formed here? 1, 2, and only 2 even numbers that can be formed, isn't it? 2 that is given in choice 2. Now, sir, how many even numbers that can be found means, how do we know whether a number is an odd number or an even number? Based on the last digit. If the last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then it is an even number, or else it will be odd number. Now, sir, what is the condition here? All the digits are arranged in the descending order. As the digits are arranged in the descending order, which digit will be at the last place? The least digit in the given number will be at the last place. Now, in this one, 423, what is the least number here? Least digit is 2. As it comes at the last place, that is an even number. Now, in this one, the least digit is 1, hence it cannot be an even number. Now, in this one, the last digit is 2, hence it is an even number. Here, the least digit is 7, and it cannot be an even number. And here it is 3, it cannot be an even number. Hence, what is your answer here? 2. In either way, you can work out this one, but whereas this is, rather than writing down the entire number, you can directly work out this. Then question number 37. The positions of the first and the second digit of each of the numbers are interchanged. Then, first and the second are interchanged. 423 will be 243, and 146 will be 416, and 625 will be 265, and 789 will be 879. 378 will be 738. Then, what will be the resultant if third digit of the highest number thus formed is divided by the third digit of the lowest number? Third digit of the highest number, what is the highest number here? 879. And what is the third digit? 9. Is divided by the third digit of the lowest number. What is the lowest number here? Lowest number 243, and the third digit is 3. 9 divided by 3, that is 3. Choice 5 is the answer. Clear now? Now here again. Now see here. The first and the second digits are interchanged. If the first and the second digits are interchanged, then tell me which digit is coming to the first place? Second digit is coming to the first place. How to determine whether a number is the maximum number or the smallest number? And based on the first digit. If the first digit is the highest number, that is the highest. If the first digit is the least, then that will be the lowest number. Now, sir, which digit is coming to the first place? Second digit. Now, we should identify the second digit, the highest and the lowest. What is this here? 2, here 4, 2, 8, and 7. Here second digit highest, which is one, that one 8. Hence, this is the highest number, 879. Isn't it? Now, what is the least one here? Least one among this one. The second digit is 2, 4, 2, 8, 7. 2 is the least. Now, 2 is the least. What is this number here? 243. The last digit remains as it is. Now, in this one, 9 is at the last digit, 3 is at the last digit. 9 divided by 3, 3 is the answer. Done with this? Now, this is about question number 37. Then 38. What will be the resultant if third digit of the lowest number? Lowest number, what is the lowest number here? 146, the third digit is 6, is multiplied with the second digit of the highest number. Second digit of the highest number is 789, second digit is 8, 6 into 8, 48, that is choice 4. 48, choice 4. Then question number 39. If all the numbers are arranged in the ascending order from left to right, which of the following will be sum of all the 3 digits of the number which is fourth from the left hand side? Now, all these numbers are arranged in the ascending order. Hence, which is the least number here? 146, and the next one will be 378. Now, next one will be 423, and this will be fourth number, and this is the fifth number. Now, the question is about, and which of the following will be the sum of all the 3 digits of the number which is fourth from the left? Fourth from the left is 625. What is the sum here? 6 plus 2 plus 5, that is 13. 13, that is choice 4. Here I am giving the numbering. Why am I giving the numbering rather than writing the numbers? Because again, the choices are based on the previous number rather than the next number, isn't it? Then question number 40. Now in this question number 40, now question number 40 is not based on this one. Now which of the following will come in the place of the question mark? Now it is a letter series. Now in this letter series always write one below the other, Z and S, T and N, and OJ and HE. Then what is the first letters here? Z and T. What is the difference here? Z is 26, T is 20. Now the difference between these two is minus 6, and T is 20, O is 15. Now the difference is minus 5, minus 6, minus 5, next one is minus 4. O is 15, minus 4 is 11. 11th letter is K, and K minus 3 is H. And the first element must be K. Now either choice 2 or choice 5 is your answer. Now S and 9. S and N. S is 19, N is 14. 19 and 14 it is minus 5, and 14 and 10 this is minus 4, and minus 5 minus 4 this is minus 3, and 10 minus 3 is 7, and 7 minus 2 is 5. Then what is the element here? Kg, that is given in choice 2. Done with this? Hence whenever the letter series is given, always write one below the other, start comparing the first letters and start comparing the second letters. Then question numbers 41 onwards, 41 to 45, these 5 questions are based on coding and decoding. Now tell me in this coding and decoding. Now coding and decoding, terms associated with insurance, compensation for medical terms. As tell me what is the word which is common between these two? Terms is the word which is common. As terms is the word which is common between these two, associated with insurance. Yes, what is the code which is common here? Dx. And the code to the word terms is dx. And it's terms and dx. Now in the last one, fourth statement, there is terms and dx is there. Hence, we should cancel them. Then compare the first and the third statements. Associated with insurance, insurance provide guarantee compensation. Yes, what is the word which is common here? Insurance is the word which is common. As insurance is the word which is common, then what is the code common between these two? The code which is common between these two is YHWSJU and YHWSJU. WS is common between these two, and the code to the word insurance is WS. Done with this? Insurance is WS. Then if you compare the first and the fourth, associated with, now sir, between these two no word is repeated in any of the remaining sentences, and the code for these two is what? Associated and with. Associated and with, these two are, what are the codes for these two? YH and JU in any order. YHJU. Then next one, compensation for medical. Compensation for medical. Now if you compare the second and the third, the word which is common between these two is compensation. And what is the code common between these two here? LP, NH, MK. And what is the word common here? NB is the code which is common. And the code to the word compensation is NB. Then for and medical. Now if you observe here, for is the word which is common between these two. As for is common, then the code which is common LP, MK. MK is common between these two. Hence, the code to the word for is MK. As for is MK, what is left over here? Medical. Medical is what? Medical is LP. Now the code to the word medical is LP. Then provide and guarantee. Now provide is the word which is common between these two. As provide is common between these two, then what is the code common between these two here? Provide and ZA and TG, and ZA is common between these two. The code to the word provide is ZA. Then if provide is ZA, then what is left over in third one? Guarantee, and the code to the word guarantee is TG. And similarly in the fourth one, payment is the word left over, and the code which is left over is RE. And these are the words and their corresponding codes. Done with this? Then question number 41. What will be the code for guarantee payment? Yes, what is guarantee here? The code to the word guarantee is TG. Guarantee is TG. And payment, what is the code to the word payment here? RE. TG, RE in any order that is given in choice 1. And again the codes need not necessarily be in the same order. The order of the codes can be changed. Then what is the code for the word associated? Yes, tell me what is the code here? The code to the word associated could be either YH or JU. That is choice 2. Then question number 43. In the given code language, what does the code NB stands for? NB stands for what? NB stands for compensation, that is choice 3. Then question number 44, what is the code for insurance? Yes, tell me what is the code to the word insurance here? WS, WS, that is given in choice 3. Then question number 45, what may be the possible code? Maybe means it is a possible code for provide medical assistance. Provide, what is the code to the word provide is here? ZA, and medical, medical is LP, and assistance there is no word here. And the code to the word assistance should be any code other than the given codes, isn't it? It can be the code. Though we cannot definitely say it will be the code, but as the code to the word assistance could be any code other than the given. Hence ZA, LP, now CV there is a possibility, ZA, LP, MK there is a possibility, isn't it? Hence either choice 1 or choice 3. Out of which, can CV the code for this one or not? Yes. Why? Because CV is nowhere given in the codes, it could be the code. Then if you check out choice 3, MK, can MK be the code for assistance? No. Why? MK is the code for fur, hence it cannot be the code for assistance. Hence choice 3 is ruled out, only choice 1 can be a possible code. Done with this? Now this is about question number 45. Then 46 onwards. Now question number 46 and 47. These two questions are based on a small set on blood relations for 2 marks, 46 and 47. Now 46, A is the father-in-law of B. As A is the father-in-law of B, that means B's spouse's father is A. A is the father-in-law of B can be represented like this. A is the father-in-law of B. B is married to C. As B is married to C, C is the child of A. D is the son of C. Now this D is the son of these two persons, B and C. And G is the wife of D. As G is the wife of D, now this D got married to G and G is the wife of D. Then, how is C related to G? Tell me here. How is C related to G? Now G's husband's father or mother. Now the gender of this C is not known. If C is a male, father-in-law, or if C is a female, mother-in-law. And the answer, the gender of this person cannot be determined. The answer could be either father-in-law or mother-in-law, cannot be determined, choice 1. Then question number 47. If Y is the wife of A, if Y is the wife of A is a male, Y is a female, then how is D related to Y? Yes, tell me how is this D related to Y? Y's child's son, that is grandson, that is choice 4. Now this is about question numbers 46 and 47. Then 48 onwards. Now question number 48 to 52. Now in this 48 to 52, what is the information here? 12 people are seated in 2 parallel rows containing 6 people each. Now in each of these rows, how many persons are there? There are 6 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here also there are 6 persons. Now 2 rows, and in each row 6 persons are seated. Row 1, C, D, E, F, and G, and all of them are facing towards north. Then tell me who are the persons in row 1? This is row 1. And C, D, E, F, G, and H. C to H are the 6 persons seated in row 1 facing north. And row 2, Q, R, S, T, U, and V. Q, R, S, T, U, and V, Q to V are the persons who are seated in row 2 and they are facing towards south. And therefore, in the given seating arrangement, each member seated in one row faces another member of the other row. Clear now? Then condition number 1. T sits second to the left of you. T is seated second to the left of you. Then how many possibilities do we have? T is seated second to the left of you. T and you are facing towards south. As their left hand side is towards our right hand side. And T sits second to the left of you. And the one who is facing T, now we are talking about this person. Now this person is seated second to the left of H. Seated second to the left of H. And so how many persons we have covered? 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. And so how many possibilities do we have? We have some 2 possibilities. What are those 2? If U is here, blank, T, and 1, 2, H will be here. Are you following this one or not? The person who is facing T is seated second to the left of H. That is the first possibility. Now in the second possibility. Now in the second possibility, tell me what is the second possibility here? Now in the second possibility, U is at the second place. If U is at the second place, T will be here. Then H will be at this corner. Done with this? As of now, we have 2 possibilities. And the one who is facing T sits second to the left of H. Only 2 persons between H and F. Now in the first case, F will be here. And in the second case, F will be here. 2 persons in between H and F. C sits to the immediate left of E. As C is seated to the immediate left of E, now in this case C is to the immediate left of E, this is the only possibility. Now in this case C is to the immediate left of E, C and E can be like this, or C and E can be like this. C sits to the immediate left of E. Only two people sit between T and V. As only two people sit between T and V, now V will be here. As only two people between T and V, V will be here. Isn't it? Only two people between T and V. The one who faces G sits to the immediate right of U. Now the one who is facing G is seated to the immediate right of whom? Immediate right of U. Now this person, U himself is at this place. Now immediate right hand side of U is not possible. Isn't it? And this case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with one. Now G sits to the immediate right of U. G sits to the immediate right of whom? G is to the immediate, only two people. The one who is facing G sits to the immediate right of U. Now immediate right of U is V. Now this V is facing G. G must be here. The one who is facing G sits to the immediate right of U. Immediate right of U is V. V and G are facing. And Q sits to the immediate right of S. As Q is to the immediate right of S, then what is the possibility here? Q is to the immediate right of S, Q will be here, S will be here. As G is at this place, C and E cannot be in these two places. Isn't it? Hence C is at this place, E will be here. Then who is the person left over here? C, D, E, F, G, H. D is the person left over. And in this case, S, T, U, V, Q, R, S, T, U, V. R is the person left over. Clear now? And this is how these 12 persons are seated in two different rows. 6 persons in each row. And 6 are facing towards south and 6 are facing towards north. Then question number 48. Who among the following sits at one of the extreme ends of the line? One of the extreme ends of the line. T is not at any extreme, E is not at any extreme, D is not at any extreme, and U is not at any extreme, and S is at an extreme. That is choice 5. Then question number 49. As per the given arrangement, V is related to C, V is related to C, and R is related to H. V is related to C means C is 1, 2, 3, third left and opposite is V. And R is related to H. R is related to H, H third left is F, F and R are opposite. And in the same way, and who is related to U? As tell me who is related to U? E. E's third left is D and third left's opposite is U. Hence what is the answer here? E, that is choice 2. Then question number 50. What is the position of V with respect to R? V with respect to R, V is seated second to the right. Second to the right, that is given in choice 5. Then question number 51. Who among the following is an immediate neighbor of H? Immediate neighbor of H, who is that person? Only E, that is choice 2. Then question number 52. And which of the following statements is not true means that must be definitely false. Which among the following statements is definitely false regarding R? Condition number 2. And R faces F, that is definitely true. And as all the statements are true is given, now we should check out at least one more statement. Only one person is to the left of R. How many persons are to the left of R? There are 3 persons. Hence this choice is ruled out, which implies that only choice 2 is the answer. Done with this? All the given, now sir, as this is true, now we are left with either choice 1 or choice 2. Now in choice 1, what is given here? All the given statements are true. That means not at least one of the statement must be false. If you prove at least one statement is false, choice 1 cannot be your answer. And for that one, no need to check out all the given choices. Cheppandi, mere. Not true. Not true means, fine. Which of the following statements is not true? That means all the statements must be false. Okay? All the statements must be false. Now the second one is what? Second one is what? Second one is true. As second one is true, then let us check out for the third one. One person sits to the left of R. How many persons are to the left of R? 3 persons. Hence only one person to the left of R is definitely false. Then the one who faces R is on the immediate neighbor of C. Immediate neighbor of C, that is true. Hence which is definitely false? Choice 3 is definitely false. Clear now? The question is about false rather than true. Now this is about question number 52. Then question number 53. Now in this 53, for each vowel of the word dialect. D-I-A-L-E-C-T. Dialect is changed to the next letter. Vowel is changed to the next letter. Vowel I-J, A-B and E-F. Vowel is changed to the next letter and each consonant is changed to the previous letter. Consonant previous means D's previous letter is C, L's previous letter is K and to C it is B and here it is S. And change it to the previous letter in the English alphabetical series and then the alphabets thus formed are arranged in alphabetical order from left to right. Now all these letters are arranged in the alphabetical order from left to right. Which of the following will be thought from the right hand side? Thought from the right hand side means S, what is the first from the right? Highest letter. And its previous one is next highest and so on. Next, S is the highest letter that will be at the last place and the next one is J, that is the second place, sorry, and the next one is K, K is at the second place from the right and J is the third from the right. As J is the answer, that is choice 3. Hence question number 53, choice 3 is the answer. Done with this? Then question number 54 and 55. Now in this 54 and 55, these two questions are based on directions. Now Abhilasha starts walking towards west from point S. Now S is here, she started walking towards west and she walks for how many meters? She travels for 10 meters. After traveling, she takes a left turn and walks for 25 meters, left hand side, 25 meters. Then she then takes a right turn and walks for 15 meters, right hand side. What is the distance here? She covered 15 meters. She again takes right turn and stops at point Q after walking 20. From here, what is the distance she covered here? She covered only 20 and reaches point Q, isn't it? Then, if point X is 25 meters to the east of point Q, from here 25 meters means now from here to here it is 15, here to here it is 10, hence 15 plus 10, hence in total 25, and X is 25 meters to the east of point Q, X is here. Then, how far is point S from point X? Now, what is the distance between these two? Yes, what is the distance here? Here, earlier it is 25 towards south and 20 towards north. Now, the horizontal distance has become 0. Now, this is 15 and this is 10. 15 plus 10 equals to this 25, isn't it? Hence, what happened to this one? Horizontal distance 0, only the vertical distance is left over. What is the distance between X and S? 5 meters, that is choice 3. Then question number 55, in which direction is point Q with respect to point S? Q with respect to S. S is here, Q is here. Now this is south, Q with respect to S, tell me what is the distance here? Now from S, now this is south and this is west, and south and west, southwest is the answer. Clear now? Hence Q is towards which direction? South and west, southwest. And southwest, choice 3. Now this is about question number 54 and 55. Then 56 to 60. Now in this question numbers 56 to 60. Now these 5 questions are based on syllogisms. All roads are what? All roads are plains. All roads are plains. All these roads are what? All roads are plains. And next one, all plains are ships. All roads are plains. All plains are ships. Then first one, no boat is a plain. And some ships are boats. Some of the ships are boats, ship and boat, that is definitely true, isn't it? Now these are the statements. What is the first conclusion here? No boat is a plane. No boat is a plane. Boat is here, plane is here. Now boat is here and plane is here. If you observe here, boat and plane, is there any intersection between these two? No intersection. Hence whether it is true or not, it has become true. No boat is a plane is definitely true. And next, what is the next one here? All roads are ships. All roads are ships, true or false? That is definitely. Now if you observe here 2 conclusions, and these 2 conclusions definitely follows, and between these 2 conclusions the second one is an affirmative, that will be true forever, but as the first one is what? A negative conclusion. As a negative conclusion follows, then what should happen here? Negative conclusion follows, then we should go for alternate diagram by proving the complementary pair. What is the complementary here? No boat is a plane. Its complementary pair is some boats are planes. Some boats are planes, hence some boats are planes. Tell me whether I can draw my boat and plane like this or not. Whether all the statements are valid or not. At the same time, I could able to prove a case wherein some of the boats are planes is true. Some boats are planes is true. No boat is a plane will be false. Alternate diagram proven. Previous conclusion will be false. Hence, we are left with what? Now, we are left with only the second conclusion is true forever. Again, if you observe here, all the three statements are affirmative. As affirmative statements are given, negative conclusion cannot be drawn. This is the very basic reason why the negative conclusion, first conclusion can be false. Clear now? Affirmative statements, negative conclusion cannot be drawn at all. Though it can be true in the basic diagram, we can make it as false in the alternate diagram. Okay? In the examination, you can directly go for does not follow. Done? Then next one. What about question number 57? Now in this question number 57, some bottles are spoons, some of the bottles. Now these are the bottles which are spoons, and next one, all spoons are vessels. All these spoons are vessels. Then no vessel is a bottle. No vessel is a bottle, true or false? Now this is vessel and bottle, that is there is an intersection between these two. Hence no vessel is a bottle will be false, because some of the bottles are vessels is true. And second one, all spoons are bottles. All spoons are bottles is also false. Hence neither one nor two. Choice 3 is done. Again, if you observe here, now what happened to the first conclusion here? Negative conclusion. The statements are affirmative, cannot be done. Hence the first one will be false forever. Done? And 57. Then what about 58? Now question number 58. All roads are plains. All these roads are what? All roads are plains. And all plains are what? All plains are ships. All plains are ships, and some ships are boat. Intersection between ship and boat. And some planes are boat. Some planes are boat, that is false. And second one, no plane is a boat, definitely true, isn't it? As a negative conclusion is true, to make this one false, now we should prove it's complementary. As tell me what is the complementary pair to this one? No plane is a boat means now we need to find out some planes are boat. Plane and boat, tell me whether I can intersect like this or not, plane and boat. Now if you intersect like this, plane and boat, then what happens here? No plane is a boat will be false. As no plane is a boat is false, now sir, alternate diagram proven, previous conclusion is false, then we should check out the affirmative conclusion which was false earlier has become true or not. Now the first one, what is the first conclusion which was false earlier? Here some planes are boat. Now tell me whether some planes or boats has become true or not. Isn't it? Now it has become true. Now the first conclusion has become true. Then what is your answer here? Whenever the second conclusion follows, first will be true, isn't it? First will be false. If the first is true, second will be false. Hence between these two only one must follow. Both cannot happen at the same time. Then what is your answer here? Either one or two. Clear now? Either one or two. Again if you observe here. Now the statements are affirmative. Hence what happened to this one? Negative conclusion cannot be true. Isn't it? It can be made false. How can we make this one false? Only by proving some planes are boats, because these two are complementary pairs. If complementary pair is there, the statements are affirmative, directly you can go for either or. Follow avutunnara leda? If the statements are affirmative, negative conclusion cannot be drawn. If at all a negative conclusion is given, then we can make it as false only by proving its complementary pair. That complementary pair is nothing but an affirmative conclusion. Isn't it? Then it will be directly either or. Follow here? And question number 58. Then what about question number 59? Now in question number 59, some cars are scooters. Some cars are scooters. These are the cars which are scooters. And some scooters are trucks. Scooter and truck, there is an intersection between these two. And no truck is a bike. No truck is a bike, no intersection between truck and bike. Isn't it? As no intersection between truck and bike, then tell me what is the first conclusion? Some trucks are cars, that is false. Next one, some bikes are scooters, some bikes are scooters, that is also false. And both the conclusions are false. Both the conclusions false, neither conclusion 1 nor 2. And it is given choice 2. Question number 59, choice 2. As question number 60. Now 60, some scooters are cars. Some of the scooters are cars. How can you write this one? Some scooters are cars. These are the scooters which are cars. Scooters are cars. And some cars are scooters. Some scooters are trucks. Some of the scooters are trucks. And no truck is a bike. No intersection between truck and bike. Isn't it? Now this truck and bike should not be intersected. First one, some scooters are bike. Some scooters are bike. Is it true or false? That is false. And no scooter is a bike, true or false? No scooter is a bike, definitely true. Now this is bike and this is scooter, no intersection between these two, definitely true. Then which conclusion is true here? Second conclusion. What is the second conclusion? Second one is a negative conclusion. As a negative conclusion is true, to make this one false, now we should prove it's complementary. What is a complementary? Some scooters are bikes. Some scooters are bikes, tell me whether I can draw my some bike like this or not. Because bike and this truck cannot be intersected. Without intersecting these two, I can definitely draw like this. Then what is your answer here? Negative conclusion. What happened to the negative? Negative conclusion will be false. Alternate diagram proven. Previous negative conclusion will be false. At the same time, now we should check out the affirmative conclusion which was false earlier has become true or not. What is affirmative conclusion? Some scooters are bike. Now tell me whether some scooters are bike has become true or not. Now that has become true. Then what is your answer here? When the first one is false, second is true, second is false, first will be true. Between these two, only one must follow, but both cannot happen at the same time. Hence, what is your answer here? Either one or two, either one or two, that is choice 2. Done with this? Now question number 60. 60, choice 2 is the answer, either 1 or 2. And question number 61 to 65, these 5 questions are based on, based on what? Sequence. Then, how many such letters are there? Now the question is about what? Now the question is about a letter. How many some letters are there in the given arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded by a symbol. Preceding means coming before this one, and immediately followed by a number. Now symbol, letter and a number should be the sequence. Symbol, letter and a number, isn't it? Now symbol, letter and number, tell me this is a symbol, hash, letter, isn't it? L and 7, symbol, letter and number. Now this is symbol and letter cannot be taken. Symbol and letter cannot be taken, isn't it? Now symbol, letter cannot be taken. Next one symbol, letter, and it is not followed by a number. Next one symbol. Now where is the symbol? Symbol, letter and a number. Symbol, isn't it? What is the next one here? Now first one is hash, L7, and next one plus is a symbol, F is a letter, and what is the number here? Number is 6. And symbol, letter and number. Next one symbol, letter, and it is not followed by a number, and this is symbol not followed by letter. And so how many do we have? We have exactly 2. Then what is your answer here? We are having only 2, isn't it? Yes, is there anything else? No, 1 second. Now symbol, letter and number. Now symbol, this symbol cannot be taken. Now this symbol, letter and number, we have taken that one. And symbol, letter, symbol cannot be. This is a symbol, letter and number, isn't it? Hence, what is the other one here? At the rate of y and 2, symbol, letter and a number. Hence, how many in total we have? 3. Hence, in total we are having some 3. That is choice for his answer. 61. Then question number 62. Now 62, which of the following is 8th to the left of 19th from the left? Left and left. Directions are same. As the directions are same, then we should subtract between these two. 19 minus 8 is how much? 11. Now the 11th element from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11th element is what? Y. That is given in choice 2. Clear now? If the directions are same, subtract. Then question number 63. Now in question number 63, what should come in place of the question mark? M, T and copyright. Now M, T and copyright. And tell me what is the answer here? Percentage and hash and 8. And what is the next one here? Dollar and Q and pound, dollar, Q, pound, and 9, star and G. Then 9, star and J. Then tell me what is the logic here? Now the logic. Yes, find out the first elements here. M and percentage. M and percentage 1, 2, 3 plus 3. And percentage and dollar 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4. Next one dollar and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Next one must be plus 6. Now plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what is the answer here? N. Then coming to the next one, T. Now T, N, hash. T to hash 1, 2, 3 plus 3. And a hash and a Q. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4. Next one Q and star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. And 3, 4, 5. Next one must be plus 6. And this star plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what is the answer here? A. N and A. Now how many choices we have? We have some 2 choices. Hence, there is a necessity to check out the last element as well. Copyright and 8. Where is copyright and 8? Now here the difference is -1, we are going backwards, -1. And 8 and this one, here it is -1. And again -1, J -1, that is Z. And so what is your answer here? Choice 2. Whether in the letter series or in the sequence series is given, always write one below the other, compare the first element, second letters and third elements, okay, you will definitely get the answer. Done with this? Now this is about question number 63. Then question number 64. Yes, question number 64, tell me the answer. If all the symbols are dropped from the arrangement, which of the following will be 13th from the right? Now without the symbol, start counting from the right hand side, 13th element. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Yes, what is the element here? S. Yes, that is choice 2. 64, choice 2. Then question number 65. 4 of the following are alike in a certain way. That means odd man out. Greater than B, Z, J. Greater than B. Greater than and B. Tell me how many elements are there? Greater than B, Z and J. And between greater than and B, how many elements are there? And 1, 2. That means we are moving 2 elements backwards. B and Z, between B and Z, 1, 2, 3 plus 3. -2 plus 3, Z and J. Here it is +1. What is the pattern here? -2 plus 3 plus 1. Again check out the second one, 4P and A. 4P and A, 4 and P. What is 4 and P here? Now 4 and P. And where is 4? Tell me here. 4 and P. 4 is here. 4 to P, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4. Isn't it? And P and N. P and N, 1, 2 minus 2 plus 4 minus 2. And A plus 1. Yes, what is the pattern here? Plus 4 minus 2 plus 1. Here we are getting a different pattern. Here we are getting a different pattern. If you check out one more choice, then what happens here? You will definitely get the answer. Isn't it? Then the third one, Z, copyright, and pound and 8. Z, copyright, pound and 8. Now Z and copyright. Z and copyright, tell me how many elements we are moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4. And copyright and pound. Copyright and pound, 1, 2 minus 2. And pound and 8 plus 1. Here plus 4 minus 2 plus 1. Here also plus 4 minus 2 plus 1. And the rest will also be plus 4 minus 2 plus 1. But else here, -2 plus 3 plus 1, that is odd one. Then what is your answer here? Choice 1. Except choice 1. The remaining 4 follows a particular pattern. Plus 4 minus 2 plus 1 and so on. Done with this? Now this is about paper number 73. Yes, anything else? Number series. Questions please. 80, 81. Now question numbers 81 to 85. Yes, tell me 81 to 85. 19, 11, 16. Yes, any answer to this one? 19, 11? Chapter answer. 19, 11. Yes, what is the difference between these numbers? -8. Now the difference between these elements is -8. Next one is +5. 8, 5. Next one is -3. Next one, +1. Then what should be the next one? 8, 5, 3, 1. And the next one must be minus, plus, minus, plus. And the next one must be -0.5. Isn't it? -0.5. Then what is the logic here? 13.5. And 0.5 to 1, this is into 2. Here it is into 3, isn't it? Next one. And this is 3 and 5 and 8. Now here the difference between the elements is 8, 5, 3, 1 and 0.5. Then question number 82, I will come back to this. Now question number 82, 59, 70. Now 59 and 70, what is the relation here? Here the difference between these two numbers is 11. Next number is so much 13 and next one is so much 17. 11, 13, 17, what are these numbers? 11, 13, 17. The given numbers are prime numbers. And here it is 19. 11, 13, 17, 19. Next one must be 23. 120 plus 22, 142, that is choice 2. Then question number 83. 12 and 7. How can you express this one? 12 and 7. 12 into 0.5 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 into 1 plus 1 into 1.5 is 12 plus 1. And 13 into 2, 26 plus 1. 27 into 2.5 plus 1. Now 27 into 2.5, 54 plus 13. 54 plus 13, 67.5 plus 1, 68.5, that is choice 2. Done with this? Into 0.5, into 1, into 1.5, into 2, into 2.5, plus 1 is added. Then question number 84. Now in this 84, what is the difference here? Minus 2. Now here the difference 11 and 20, here the difference is minus 9, and 11 and 83. 83 is 17 plus 11, that is 28, and 83 and 18. 83 and 18, what is the difference between these two here? 65. Now what are these numbers? 2, 9, 28, 65. Now these 2, 9, 28, 65, yesterday itself we have discussed about this one. 2, 9, 28, 65. Last year n number of times the same logic has been given. Now these 2 can be written as 1 cube plus 1, and 9 can be expressed as 2 cube 8 plus 1, and 28 can be written as 3 cube 27 plus 1, and 65 can be written as 4 cube plus 1. Next one must be 5 cube plus 1. What is 5 cube plus 1? 126. Now 126 must be subtracted from here. 8 minus 6, that is 2. Then only one choice with the 2 as the last digit, that is choice 3, 84. Then question number 85. Yes, tell me what is the answer here. Question number 85. Now in this 85, yes, any answer to this one? 85? 85. 110, 107. 110, 107, the difference between these two is minus 3. 7 and 2, minus 5. And 93 and 2, what is the difference here? 102 and 93. Double difference. Minus 9 or 11? Minus 9. Then next one, 93 and 76, what is the difference here? 76 and 93, the difference is 17. Now 3, 5, 9, 17, how can you express this one? 3, 5, 9, 17 can be written as 3 into 2, 6 minus 1 is 5, 5 into 2, 10 minus 1 is 9, 9 into 2, 18 minus 1 is 17, 17 into 2, 35 minus 1 is 34 minus 1, 33. And so how much should be subtracted? 33. 6 minus 3, 3, 7 minus 3, 4, 43, choice 5. Now this is about paper number 73. Done with this? Then